AACT, and welcome back to Trailblazer Media. My name is Rozema.
And I'm Samuel Peinado.
AACT's annual homecoming dance is coming up, so mark your calendars for September 27th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. This year's theme is a stellar night, so dress in your best space-themed outfits. Tickets are on sale at the bookkeeper's office now. You can purchase one ticket for $10 or two for $15. Tickets are available at the event as well for $15 each. If you have a friend that would like to come to the dance who is not an AACT student, admission forms are due Wednesday, September 25th. Find admission forms outside the bookkeeper's office and turn them in to either Mr. Maddock or Miss Lee.
Starting the 23rd, AACT will be featuring Homecoming Spirit Week, leading up to the homecoming dance next Friday. On Monday, we will have Blackout and Whiteout Day, followed by UFO Day on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be Pajama Day, and Thursday is Sci-Fi Day. Finally, Friday will be Crew Day. Once again, all of these are working towards the homecoming dance on the evening of the 27th.
This year, we not only got some fantastic new teachers, but also some additions to AACT's amazing staff. Here's Theo to tell us more.
As we get further into the school year, we've gotten the chance to familiarize ourselves with the new teachers, but not the new administrative staff. Last year, we said farewell to Miss Bader and Miss Campbell. This year, we're thrilled to welcome the new secretary, Miss Chronister, and the new bookkeeper, Miss Armstrong. Excited to come to AACT, Miss Chronister shares she's excited for new knowledge from this position.
Because I felt an excitement here, like the kids were doing something that they were really enjoying, and they had something to look forward to, something to work towards, you know, all the fun stuff.
Being excited for this job, she's also looking forward to learning how things operate here.
The knowledge, like just what it takes to graduate, how the students are working towards it, all the ways that they do capstone and GSL, like all that. I want to learn all the things.
Being excited for this job, she's also looking forward to learning how things operate here.
Learning all the things, getting to know names and faces and just how the day-to-day runs around here. I think that's going to be the most challenging, just getting that down.
Sharing with us, she's had prior work experience with other places such as middle and high schools.
I've worked in elementary schools and middle schools. I worked in a high school in Clark County, and we did graduation down there. We did a DUI reenactment. That was super scary, but it was so interesting how the kids pulled it together, and if you didn't know better, you wouldn't know it wasn't a real accident. Just seeing the different stages of, you know, education.
While getting a new job, you have reasons on why. Sharing with us, Miss Armstrong was looking for a part-time job that could allow her to use all of her prior skills she'd acquired as an administrative secretary, such as bookkeeping, payroll, and purchases on a smaller scale, coming from an elementary school setting to being interested in those of a middle or high school. While coming to a new place also brings its challenges, Miss Armstrong stating that a few of the challenges she foresees are the various aspects of this school, like keeping track of what's going on in each department and academy, and keeping accounting organized and understandable. Having experiences prior to AACT, she actually used to work out of this very building as an assistant buyer for a local company here. After, she worked as an office aide to Liberty Mutual while going to school. Most of her jobs consisted of office settings or assisting business owners and office managers. Another job she brought up was starting her own business doing medical transcriptions for local doctors. This year, we are excited to meet the new administrative staff for the 24-25 school year. This is Theo Fisher reporting back for Trailblazer Media.
Thank you, Theo. It's great to learn about the amazing people who help run our school behind the scenes. Next up, we have an interview with the yearbook staff member, McKenna, to hear all we need to know about the yearbook for the 2024 and 2025 school year.
How much is a yearbook?
As of right now, a yearbook is $45.
How long is that going to last?
Up until the end of fall break. After fall break, the price is only going to be rising, so I highly recommend that students get their hands on a yearbook as soon as possible.
I see. Where will you pay for this yearbook?
You could pay whenever you want to at the bookkeeper's office, and if you have any questions about payment or where you should go or anything like that, you can always talk to Ms. Castrina or any of the yearbook staff.
What are you guys expecting from the students?
Yearbook desperately needs seniors to get their senior quotes in as soon as possible because the deadline is fast approaching and we need all those to put into the yearbook. We also need seniors to submit their senior pages, which their parents can fill out. And there's forms and emails around and all that. And if you have any questions, once again, Ms. Castorina should have all the information that you need. Finally, there's preferred names. So there's forms around the school where students can fill out to put their preferred name in. And once we get those, we will put your correct name in the yearbook under your photo.
Interesting. What do you guys have planned for this year's yearbook?
So this year's yearbook is a garden scrapbook theme, and it looks really interesting. All the students are working really hard to make it something that you want to remember the year by. So I highly recommend everyone get one. It looks great, and yeah, there's a lot in it.
Heard about a cover contest, by the way.
Yeah, so until October 4th, you can actually submit your own original design to use as the yearbook cover. And the winner will be able to have their photo displayed in one of the first few pages of the yearbook, as well as their cover used for all yearbooks that are going to be used this year.
Sounds fun. I think I'm going to have to get me a yearbook.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this year's yearbook and theme. It sounds like it's coming along nicely. In regards to themes, the Film Festival X category has been chosen. For those who don't know, FFX is a student-managed and AACT-hosted film festival for high school filmmakers all over northern Nevada. There is an assortment of standard categories for students to submit films in, including Category X, which changes yearly. This year's Category X theme is mythology and folklore. For more information, visit renoffx.com or email renonvffx@gmail.com.
Speaking of film festivals, over the weekend of August 23rd and 24th, the 48-hour film festival in Reno was hosted. Jordyn House, one of its participants and a ComArt student here at ACT, is here to tell us more.
The Reno 48-Hour Film Project is a competition where teams have 2 days to create a short film. AACT has 2 of their very own teams competing this year. In order to compete in this project, there is a lot of planning that has to go on before the event actually begins.
Prepping for the 48, I'm currently doing a lot of paperwork planning. I'm doing location scouting, checking to see what locations I can and can't film at. I'm also asking local businesses about my plans for 48, like, hey, I might come in randomly to film. Would this be okay with you guys? And then I'm getting location paperwork signed. There's panic right now between the group.
The competition officially begins on August 23rd in the evening, where both teams will be given the requirements that they have to put within their film, such as genres, props, and characters. With preparation finally wrapping up, teams are beginning to feel the excitement.
I'm really excited to work with my friends. I'm also just really excited to make this film because I think that we're going to be really proud of it to at least look back on. And I mean, there's always a chance that we win.
We go like this garden, but like, let's say like athlete gets in a car crash, they're not paralyzed, they need to figure out something else to do.
Exactly. The teams are eager to begin production and create a short film within 2 days. I'm Jordyn House, reporting for Trailblazer Media.
But you're gonna say, like, can you fix it again?
And then we'll turn. Do like an abrupt turn.
Like, you know those moral dilemmas that we looked at in Will Hyde's class?
Thank you, Jordyn. A film in 48 hours is quite an impressive feat. Jordyn and Jack's teams were 2 of 3 high school teams that competed in the event against adult teams, so an extra congratulations to them for the hard work they put in to make this happen.
This year, we have had a massive amount of clubs.
So much, in fact, we had to dedicate a whole segment to it.
We have the board game club in Mrs. Ledyard's room at 2:45.
The debate club is in Mr. Wilhite's room on Mondays at 2:45 to 3:30.
There's the Giving Stone Club, which Miss Inquilly is the advisor for, in room 104.
You can talk to Mr. Wilhite regarding the Guitar Club in room 441.
There's also the Mental Health Awareness Club in Mrs. Raker's room on Mondays, Fridays at 2:45 to 3:30 and 2:05 to 3:30 on Wednesdays.
The Psychology Club is advised by Mr. Rogers in his classroom on Tuesdays and Fridays from 2:45 to 3:30.
Mr. Fitzgerald runs the Robotics Club after school every Monday and Thursday.
Spanish Club is once more in room 104, which is held at lunch every Monday.
There's also the Star Wars Club on Fridays from 2:45 to 3:15 in Mrs. Carlstrom's room.
For more information on clubs, check out Trailblazer Media on Instagram and our AACT Club Spotlights.
Finally, while it's not exactly a club, we should mention that math tutoring is offered in the Compass by Mrs. Torvinen every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2:45.
And now, let's go to Geo to hear about the grand reopening of our very own Trailhead Cafe this year, coffee shop right here on campus, run by the Culinary Academy.
Good morning from the Trailhead Cafe here at AACT. It's been about a month since the Trailhead Cafe opened its doors for the 24-25 school year. With new management and over 200 new items added to the menu, we're happy to share a fun glimpse from the grand opening back in August and check in with the customers and staff to see how the community is enjoying the cafe.
I'm in here with the new Trailhead Cafe. It's absolutely packed. Everybody here is really interested to see some of the new items. You think it's pretty cool that we have a cafe here at school?
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's cool.
I think the fact that it's open before and after school is cool, because like if you don't get a chance in the morning, you can get it in the afternoon.
What did you guys get? What did both of you get?
Peanut butter chip cookie and a chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip cookie.
I'm looking forward to all like the good food and drinks and like trying all the new foods and stuff.
Is there something on the menu that you guys haven't seen yet that you want to see?
I haven't seen the menu.
Pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread, like as a seasonal thing? Yeah, from what I've heard, they plan on doing a ton of seasonal and then cultural months and stuff like that.
Some of the biggest new items are custom cakes, quiches, pies, employee creation drinks, and many more. Newly, the cafe will be holding cultural events throughout the year and seasonal items corresponding to these events. Soon, the new fall menu is to come out in upcoming weeks. We have been hearing wonderful things from the cafe staff about the new managers, Rhea and Kaylee, who have been working hard to construct the cafe to provide new events, concepts, baked goods, and warm customer energy.
This is actually one of the reasons why I decided to come to this school. I heard that we had a cafe and I really wanted to be a part of it. I thought it would be really fun. I really wanted to work at the cafe. So I came here because I was like, this is a challenge and I'm really going to enjoy doing this. It seems like a fun environment for me.
I've always wanted to run some sort of baking business. I've known that for about 5-6 years of my life, and so I saw this as a great opportunity to just get me ready for that industry as a career, and it really is a wonderful opportunity to learn how to work a production like this and be able to manage a team and make sure inventory is ready, and I just think it's really a great way to help prepare me for the future for this kind of stuff and as a really good learning experience for myself.
After high school, I actually want to own a bakery here in Reno and then eventually branch out. So this is like my ultimate challenge to see if I can like actually do it. If I can make this bakery great with my lovely manager, I know I can own my own bakery in the future after I graduate.
The Trailhead Cafe simulates a real working business environment by providing learning opportunities such as handling money and goods and customer service experience. Visit the Trailhead Cafe any day of the school week to enjoy some of their newest items and friendly staff. Reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Gio Whittey.
Thanks, Gio. Be sure to stop by in the mornings or after school to support the Culinary Academy and get some delicious treats.
In other news, Reno recently had its 42nd annual balloon races. With an estimated 150,000 participants annually, the balloon races is a staple city event. Along with thousands of people across the West Coast, many students from AACT woke up early in the morning to witness over 100 hot air balloons take off into the Nevada sky. If you have pictures from the races, tag us on Instagram at AACT Trailblazer Media, and we'll feature some on our page.
Thank you so much for joining us for this broadcast. If you'd like to see more of Trailblazer Media, subscribe to us on YouTube.
And follow us on Instagram at AACT Trailblazer Media. There, we'll post news broadcasts as well as promotional videos, so stay tuned.
I'm Ava.
And I'm Sam. And we'll see you next time on Trailblazer Media.